What's good, y'all? It's your boy Rock. And before we get into the video, man, make sure y'all own y'all own shit at all times. You already know the vibes. But in this video, I just wanted to talk to y'all about something that I feel like I've been learning about myself a lot recently. And it's that, you know, we got to stop running from our gifts. Like, this is something that I've been battling with for a long time since I've been on YouTube. And I spoke about it a whole lot. Even when I was first starting off, I talked about, you know, your gifts, right? And it's like, we all got a gift. We all born with a gift. It's something that we just do effortlessly, like no matter what. And no matter what goes on in our lives, we always come back to it. It's always smacking us in the face. It's always reminding us that this is something that we need to pursue and we need to do this full time. This is something that we need to figure out how we can utilize in the most effective way possible. How can we help as many people as possible? How can we gain as much as possible by living through this gift? I remember when I first got back on YouTube about June 2021. I'm a music artist, so my initial idea when I got back on this platform was, how can I build my brand? How can I build an audience of people that want to listen to my music? And through that, I started finding myself giving advice about the music business, sharing my experience in the music business and all these things. And I realized, damn, I got a gift for that. And these was conversations I was having, and I would just give people advice just in everyday life, even before I did YouTube. And I was like, damn, that's a gift. Like, I remember doing an interview and the interviewer asked me a question and I answered it in a way that she ended up dropping tears. And I was like, man, that let me know that, yo, I really got a gift. And that's really one of the biggest reasons I got back on YouTube in the first place. And through that, people would tell me, yo, you great at giving advice, you so wise, all these things that would just lead me to believe that this is my gift, just like I thought. And then I started really enjoying YouTube, wanting to grow. I started talking about wanting to reach 100,000 subscribers, which right now we at about 42K or something like that. I want to hit 100,000 subscribers. I want to hit 1 million subscribers. All these goals that I have on YouTube, this is something that I really became passionate about, and how can I really get out there and grow and become better as a content creator. And so obviously, as I started having these goals, I obviously wanted to grow faster. And in that moment, I was looking at my numbers. I was looking at everything that was going on. I'm deep in my analytics. Like I was talking about, I became very analytical, and how can I really up certain numbers? I'm talking about view counts, likes, comments, click-through rates, things that a lot of people don't even really know about or even care about. But these are things that I started paying attention to, trying to figure out how I can get these numbers higher so I can grow even faster. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, I started thinking about money and how I can make more of it. Through that, I found myself just starting to figure out, okay, what type of content can I make? Not worrying about my gift, not worrying about my purpose and how I can help people in the sense like through my actual gift. That's obviously gonna be the thing I'm best at. I found myself just figuring out what videos work on this platform. What are people doing that's getting millions of views? How can they get to 100,000 subscribers? How can they get to 1 million subscribers? And then I'm looking at these videos and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make those same videos, of course, bringing my own sauce to it, but I'm gonna make those same exact videos so that I could get the same results that I see they get. And I talk to y'all a lot about this as well when it came to switching my content up and everything, and worrying about SEO and all these things, and how that could really drive you deep into a bad hole where you just get burnt out and don't want to really do this anymore. And so I felt that a lot when I started switching the content, and I started making a lot of finance videos, and then through that led me to make vlogs. And when I first had the realization that I can't just not be creative and just look at what everybody doing and just make those videos, I gotta be leaning into my gift, and I gotta make the videos that I want to make. And through that, I gotta trust the process, trust that God gonna put me in places, lead me down paths that's gonna put me in the best position to accomplish my goals. So I said, okay, I'm gonna just start making videos that I want to make. And through that led me into making vlogs. And then I quickly realized that it put me in a position again that I was figuring out, how can I get these vlogs seen? How can I get my channel to grow? How can I do all these things? And I found myself looking at other people's channels, trying to figure out what videos work. And it wasn't until recently where I felt like I was at the end of my road. I felt like I'm done, like it might be a wrap. And I'm gonna try to give it one final shot, and then I'm about to see how I felt as time went on, to see when I got burnt out. And whenever that came, I was just gonna say, all right, it's over, I'm done. So when I had that thought, I was like, okay, cool. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do in order to actually feel good about doing this and feel like I'm giving this my best effort. And then I thought about my gift. It was just smacking me in the face. I started watching my old lives. I started watching my older content, and I started figuring out that, bro, I really have a gift to this. I started talking to my friends and family and everything, and I'm figuring out that, yo, I really do have a gift for this naturally. naturally. And immediately after that, I started coming up with video ideas naturally. I didn't have to watch nobody content. I didn't have to search through YouTube or anything. And that's when I really had confirmation that this is my gift. Like, this is something that I can do effortlessly. I don't have to worry about looking at anybody else. I talked about this on live, where it's like, if I'm not able to do this in a dark room by myself, then I can't do it. And that's how I really feel as an independent person. I feel like that about everything I do. I want to know that I can do it without nobody around. And that's the only way that I'm gonna truly feel like this is for me. And for me, that's been this type of content where I share advice and I give motivation and all these good things. Sharing my experience through life as I'm learning stuff and I'm figuring out ways to just progress. I also had this thought, and I talked to y'all about this on my live. Y'all can go check out my last live, where I felt like I was being too ambitious. A lot of the time, I get a lot of joy from seeing something new that I never tried, and then I have so much confidence that I can become great at that, and it's interesting. So I feel like I'll have a lot of fun, and then I'll try to pursue that. So I completely switch. I also made the example about if you work at Google, but you're in the financial department and you work there for 5 years, you climb the ranks, your salary increased. You say, you know what? I don't want to do finance no more. And I just move over to the marketing department. Obviously, I'm going to start lower. I'm going to have to work my way up all the way over again. I work at the same company, but I'm doing a completely different career path. And it's the same thing on YouTube or anything we do. I can't keep switching up. I can't keep changing what I'm doing. I have to lean into my gift, and I have to say, okay, I'm gonna just get better and better at this. And through that, I'll be able to reach all the success that I want to reach in my life. We can't run from our gifts. People might try to say something about our gifts. People might try to talk down on it, saying that it won't work. But at the end of the day, we just always gonna get brought back to what we're meant to be doing on this earth. Like, that's just the way it works, no matter how hard we try to fight it. If you asked me a couple years ago, I would have never even thought that I would be back on YouTube making content. I just thought that I would be making my music and I would have just blew up from there. Life led me back down this path where I ended up being on YouTube, and I'm utilizing my gift to its fullest ability. We're gonna see where it takes us. But I appreciate y'all for tapping into the video, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this topic, and go ahead and add to it. Let me know your thoughts and how you feel like you can apply this in your life. Do you feel like no matter how hard you try to run away from it, your gift always lets you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing? But if y'all ride with the video and y'all agree with what I was talking about in this video, make sure y'all go ahead and drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.